purpose of this segment is to talk about the superintendent evaluation process and why it's important and the role of the Board of Education in carrying out this important function. In its responsibility to set policy for the school district, our General Assembly has very specifically indicated that the Board of Education is not to micromanage the superintendent. However, the board is to hold the superintendent accountable. One of the most important ways that the board carries out this function is through the development and implementation of an evaluation for the superintendent. This has long been a requirement of our law, not just in the last few years. Even when Quality Basic Education Act was passed, now a number of years ago, the requirement in the law was that all personnel in the school district, from the non-certified folks all the way to the superintendent, should be evaluated on an annual basis. The law specifically requires that the evaluations to be conducted by an appropriately trained evaluator. And in the case of the superintendent, that appropriately trained evaluator is the Board of Education itself. That's why each of you went through some training through your new board member orientation on superintendent evaluation and that process. The code goes further to specifically indicate that the evaluation instrument is to be chosen by the local school district. The state board is responsible for developing a model evaluation instrument for each classification, but you're not obligated to follow that model. The different models that the state board has developed in the case of the superintendent are based upon action taken by the Georgia School Boards Association, working closely with the Georgia School Superintendents Association.